Imagine the United States, just before the advent of the 19th century, a nation largely dominated by agrarian society, with the majority of its inhabitants living in farms and small towns. The economy was predominantly one of hands and horses, not the machines and factories we know today. Manual labor and rudimentary tools were the driving forces behind the vast majority of the population who worked the land. Production was a slow process, and the goods were handcrafted, often by the very people who would utilize them. Commerce was primarily local, with long-distance trade being restrained by the complexities of travel. The society was shackled by the constraints of muscle and wind power. Beneath these limitations, however, simmered the seeds of a monumental change. Dreamers, innovators, and inventors were beginning to challenge the status quo, envisioning a world where machines could amplify work efficiency. What lay ahead, unbeknownst to them, was the single biggest economic explosion in American history, the Industrial Revolution. This was America, teetering on the brink of a dramatic transformation, a metamorphosis that would catapult it from an agrarian society into an industrial powerhouse. The Industrial Revolution was more than just a shift. It was a seismic eruption that reset the very framework of the American economy. This was the dawn of the Industrial Age, the beginning of a seismic shift from the fields to the factories, a dramatic transformation that forever altered the landscape of America. The Industrial Revolution, an extraordinary of change and progression, roared in as more than just an era of increased productivity. It was a true economic explosion. The introduction of machinery meant goods could be produced at lightning speeds and with less human effort. Machinery like the cotton gin of the late 18th century, for example, could achieve the work of 50 men, triggering an unprecedented surge in cotton production. Yet, this explosion was not only in goods. A multitude of jobs burst into existence like never before. The factory system evolved, labor was divided and specialized, and for the first time, large numbers of people found employment in the same place. This explosion of job opportunities birthed a new class, the industrial working class, and it sparked significant social changes. But the tremors of this explosion extended beyond the factory walls. The wealth generated was unprecedented, birthing a new class of affluent industrialists who used their wealth to fuel further innovative developments. The Industrial Revolution was not simply an economic shift, it was an economic dynamite. A boom that revolutionized the economy's face and changed the course of history. It was a period of matchless growth and prosperity that laid the foundations for the world we live in today. The crux of this economic upheaval was a tidal wave of groundbreaking, earth-shattering innovations and inventions. These were not simple modifications or marginal enhancements of existing technology. Quite the contrary, they were advancements that would irrevocably alter the terrain of America and the globe. Primarily, the cotton gin, a device that was immensely influential and arguably ignited the Industrial Revolution in America. Created by Eli Whitney in 1793, this apparatus dramatically expedited the process of cleaning cotton fibers. This revolutionized the textile industry, converting cotton into an exceedingly profitable crop and transforming the South into an economic titan. Another monumental development was the steam engine. This engineering wonder altered the production and transportation of goods. Beginning in the early 1800s, steam power gradually supplanted human and animal labor in factories and mills, leading to a significant surge in production and efficiency. Moreover, steam engines powered the locomotives and steamboats that linked the nation, enabling unprecedented speed and reach in transport. The steam footprint on the American economy was colossal. It was, literally and metaphorically, the driver of the Industrial Revolution. Yet another groundbreaking invention was the telegraph. This communication revolution, conceptualized by Samuel Morse in the 1840s, shrunk the world. The telegraph enabled the transmission of messages over vast distances within minutes, becoming a game-changer for businesses. The Industrial Revolution was an epoch of exponential growth and innovation, propelled by these extraordinary, groundbreaking inventions. These inventions didn't just transform industries, they also reshaped American society at its core, creating new professions, leading to urban expansion, and essentially redefining life and work. The cotton gin, the steam engine, the telegraph, these were not merely machines. They were instigators of change, emblems of progress, and precursors of a new era. The Industrial Revolution's lasting effects stretch far beyond the 19th century, echoing through our modern cities, our current economy, and our contemporary way of life. The Industrial Revolution was not just a fleeting historical event, it was a transformative force, fundamentally altering the way we work and live. One of the most enduring impacts of the Industrial Revolution is urbanization. Imagine America before the Industrial Revolution, a vast agrarian landscape sprinkled with small rural communities. The rise of factories triggered a seismic shift, as people, drawn by the promise of employment, moved in droves to cities. This wave of urbanization significantly altered the face of the nation. Fast forward to today, where a staggering 80% of Americans live in urban areas, an undeniable testament to the long-lasting effects of the Industrial Revolution. But the changes weren't confined to the physical landscape. The Industrial Revolution was a catalyst for social metamorphosis, most significantly the birth of the middle class. The burgeoning factories required managers, clerks, and other non-manual workers. These newly minted roles offered improved wages and working conditions compared to the factory floor, giving rise to a new social group with disposable income and leisure time. This middle class would not only become a crucial component of American society, but they would also drive demand for goods and services, acting as a vital stimulus for economic growth. Moreover, it laid the groundwork for modern capitalism. The Industrial Revolution was a time of unparalleled economic expansion, fueled by inventions and innovations. This growth was stoked by competition and the pursuit of profit, core tenets of capitalism. The Industrial Revolution was a vivid demonstration of these principles in action, paving the way for the capitalist system that is the engine of our economy today. So when we discuss the legacy of the Industrial Revolution, we aren't merely referring to steam engines and cotton mills. We're reflecting on the foundations of our current society, from the cities we inhabit to the roles we perform, to the way our economy operates. All these are a direct consequence of the Industrial Revolution. Its indelible imprint has shaped our society and economy in the most profound ways imaginable. The Industrial Revolution was no less than the largest economic upheaval in American history, irrevocably altering the trajectory of the nation. Section script. The profound implications of the Industrial Revolution extend beyond historical significance, stands as a compass, guiding our path forward. Just as the Industrial Revolution brought a monumental shift in human lifestyle and work, we find ourselves in the middle of a similar transformative period. The digital revolution, often referred to as the third iteration of the Industrial Revolution, is reshaping our reality, reminiscent of the alterations initiated by its antecedent. The same spark of creativity, adaptation, and evolution that ignited the Industrial Revolution remains a vital force in our progress today. The wisdom acquired from that epoch is far from obsolete. It continues to enlighten us that transformation, though it present its hardships, can act as a catalyst for extraordinary advancements. Consider how the Industrial Revolution popularized production. Similarly, the digital tide of today is universally distributing information. The steam engine and the assembly line, which rendered manufacturing accessible to all during the Industrial Revolution, find their digital counterparts in the internet and innovative technology, democratizing knowledge and communication. Furthermore, the Industrial Revolution underscored the criticality of adaptability. Industries were compelled to evolve with the advent of new technologies or face extinction. Presently, we grapple with equivalent challenges. The surge of artificial intelligence and automation necessitates urgent evolution from industries and individuals alike. Yet let's not lose sight of the social and environmental hurdles that the Industrial Revolution birthed. It serves as a stern warning that progress should never be sought at the sacrifice of our planet or its inhabitants. As we steer through the digital revolution, we are obliged to ensure our technological upgrades are both sustainable and inclusive. In conclusion, the Industrial Revolution's enduring influence on our present-day economic and technological trends is undeniable. It's a powerful testament to human innovation and resilience, a testament that continues to propel us as we sculpt our future. Just as the breakthroughs of the Industrial Revolution brought about a seismic shift in America, the innovations of our present era promise to mold our world. The Industrial Revolution was the most significant economic boom in American history, and its reverberations continue to sculpt our world today.